GTA Liberty City Stories. We all love it. Think about it. Have you ever heard anyone say, I hate Liberty City Stories or I hate Vice City Stories? Exactly. This game is from way back, early 2000s, when single-player video games ruled. I might be speaking for myself here, but they were the only thing we were familiar with. Most of the games from the early 2000s, even the early 2010s, were story-based video games. They heavily relied on good writing. A game's long-term success was determined by how the story was written and how the gameplay was executed. And that's how single-player games are rated today as well. However, in today's world, the gaming industry is for the most part run by multiplayer, live service video games supported by updates. Hence why games like Fortnite and GTA Online remain successful and relevant for a substantially longer period of time, in the expense of less games being put out by the developers. The same thing goes for the Grand Theft Auto franchise. As GTA Online continues to expand, these older Grand Theft Auto titles continue to remain in the shadows. One of these titles is GTA Liberty City Stories. Released in 2005, a year after the revolutionary Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, considered to be one of the greatest video games ever. Liberty City Stories raised the bar once again, just like every other project developed by Rockstar Games. This title tells the story of Tony Cipriani, once a trusted wise guy in the Leone crime family, forced into hiding after killing a made man. As the name states, the story takes place in the returning Liberty City, a town of political corruption, organized crime, drug trafficking, and union strikes. We witness Tony's climb to power in a town up for grabs. This game and its successor GTA Vice City Stories played a much more important role in the growth and development of the Grand Theft Auto franchise than you might think. They truly revolutionized the way we played and viewed Grand Theft Auto prior to them, and they were also welcome expansions to the 3D universe. Liberty City Stories brought us back to the city of Liberty and reintroduced us to its dark and gritty atmosphere. The town was first seen in 2001's Grand Theft Auto 3. As a PlayStation Portable release, the game was a dream come true. Having a fully fledged Grand Theft Auto on the go felt like nothing else. It was incredible just pulling out the PSP in front of your friends. Let's talk about the theme. One of the most beautiful Grand Theft Auto theme songs belongs to this game. The theme is extremely important for every GTA game. It is what sets the tone and immerses you into the GTA universe, and this theme is no exception. The GTA theme is definitely a character of its own. If I had to rate the GTA theme songs, I would purely rate them by which theme has the most character. This one would definitely be an S tier. When it comes to the gameplay, the game definitely holds up today. It brought a ton of new features which were missing from the previous Liberty City based GTA. Obviously, this game was released 4 years after GTA 3, so the San Andreas influence can definitely be felt. Gameplay feels much smoother, more fleshed out, and closer to what we saw in San Andreas. If you're wondering whether this game is worth playing today, I suggest you go and find out for yourself. You will not be disappointed, I promise you. But why would it need to be remastered or remade then? Well, as I stated before, the game was a portable release, just like Vice City Stories. Every GTA fan should experience this game, no matter what platform they're on. And what better way to do it than with a remake for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S? You might be wondering, why am I talking about these old GTA games? Well, it's because they have something that is missing today: brilliant writing. These stories are endangered. Aside from the fact that the industry has been in a downward spiral, which is a fact, gaming has been in a terrible spot for the past couple of years, but that will end eventually. The bigger issue arises from the lack of people who actually know how to tell good stories. These games, however, already have great stories, so a remake would be an easier task, quotation marks. Since the technology is available, it is out there. Whether they would do it, only time will tell. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see GTA Liberty City Stories get some sort of refresher for modern hardware. Have you played GTA Liberty City Stories before? Leave a comment down below. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Stay safe and have a great day.